Hi, my name is Stacey, and this is my tribute to Rayman. Rayman is celebrating its 20th anniversary this year, and I'm happy to say I've been a fan of 16 of those years with a lot of memories to share. My first exposure to the series was when Rayman 2 was first released in 1999. Reviews of the Nintendo 64 game instantly grabbed my attention. I just couldn't stop looking at it.
A demo of it on my granddad's PC cemented that I had to play this in full, which I finally got my chance to when it was released for the Sega Dreamcast the following year for my birthday, just months after getting the console for Christmas.
I was hooked for the next few months, trying to find every secret and hoping to unlock a way to play as my favourite character, Lee the Fairy.
Playing this game encouraged me to beg my parents for more in the series, which required getting a PlayStation next Christmas. This was when I first played the original Rayman game. Although the game was notorious for its difficulty, I was determined to play it the whole way through, and it took me a month or so to complete. Since then, I've beaten the game at least 2 more times on other consoles.
It's safe to say that the art, characters, music and stories in the games inspired me to create. I began to draw and paint more often than ever before, and it also spurred on my long love for music. Here are some of the examples of the art I've created of Rayman over the years. I also started to use the internet to interact with other fans of the series on fan sites where I've made many friends over the years. I've even made my own fan site back in the day called the Rayman Wonderland, but please don't look it up, it's quite embarrassing. When the official Rayman Zone website was online, you could submit your top score from Rayman 3 into the Hall of Fame leaderboard, and from doing so I won this magazine and this t-shirt.
Here's my Rayman collection. Highlights include this French Rayman 2 McDonald's collection, this Rayman promotional figure, this statue of a punk-haired Rayman riding a Rabbid, this elusive Rayman plush toy on a walking shell, and this Rayman Origins display. As for my Rayman games, they stack up to be taller than my dog. I also own a few unique handmade statues created by fellow artists such as this glow box, this Rayman resting on a tree, and me as a Rabbid. I've also amassed a collection of raving Rabbids. In fact, I have a whole legion of them.
In 2010, I began to dabble with the art of cosplay, living my dream as dressing up as my favourite Rayman characters. Over the past 5 years, I've created 4 costumes. Lee the Fairy from Rayman 2, Matilda the Fairy from Rayman Origins, Helena Handbasket, also from Rayman Origins, and Barbara from Rayman Legends. It took me 6 months to make this town alone. I've worn these costumes to a number of conventions, such as MCM Comic Con in London and EGX in Birmingham.
Round of applause one more time, ladies and gentlemen, for our fantastic cosplayers just here. Amazing. Make some noise one more time for Barbara!
A lot of time, money and work went into making them, and it's safe to say after the effort I put towards making them, they've all been worth it. To top it all off, I have one last memory to share.
Voice actor Billy West who was Rayman in the animated TV series, and Murphy in Rayman 3, attended MCM Expo as a special guest in 2011. So I took the opportunity to bring my copy of the DVD over to have it signed by him.
When I presented it to Billy, he did recall the series, but was under the assumption that his voice work had never been released in any form, so seeing this DVD did surprise him.
You're too kind.
So thank you Ubisoft for all the Raymemories. I hope to have many more in the future.